Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Thanks for joining today. This is Dr. Obsidia. I think we feel a little bit like the Romans felt when the Western Empire was slowly collapsing. Too many things going wrong at the same time, and a lot of them are related to oxygen. So I think that we have to continue to go further and further out to get algae just to supply ourselves with oxygen. Rather than fixing some of the small things in this episode, we're going to be trying to fix one of the major problems, which is, well, as you can guess, oxygen. So, to do that, we're going to need a lot of algae, and we're going to need it pretty fast. I'm not sure why this is awaiting materials. It seems like Nisbet has it as a low priority, so we're going to go ahead and deliver that and see what happens here. Unreachable food. We also need water, so we're looking at drilling into 2 locations right now. But we need to get builders out here to do that. We have plenty of water actually, and it's okay. Lots of meat down in here, but we're starving out our little fish people from out of there. So that's not good. The other thing we could do is pump some of that liquid over here. I think we talked about doing that before, pumping it out and down and then over and back up and into this area here. So that's the other thing to think about. All right, so did they get the resources here? Still awaiting metal. Current errand Nisbet. Where is Nisbet? All right, coming. Nisbet just passed it by. Where's Nisbet going? Just grab slime. Deliver to Sweepy's dock. Well, I thought that this would help to gather that slime, but it's not doing anything. That basically did nothing. I'm not sure how to activate Sweepy. We'll have to figure that out in the future. I think Meep's coming up here to do something with Sweepy. Just go in to get slime or something like that. Alright, one thing we can do is maybe dig down to this area too. We have some slime here, which if they run over here they can dig. So we're going to go ahead and dig some of this out and collapse this fluid down as well. Let's see, we probably want to get this. There we go. We'll come over here and dig out, and then they can kind of dig down to that. And that'll get a little bit out of there. There's plenty of algae there. So we've got algae here too. And I think there's no reason we can't just take this pump and shut it down either. This is pure algae. So we want to get to that. And no harm in digging down here either. So we're going all out for the algae at this point to try to recover our stores. Lots of digging errands. want to give them too many other jobs. Mostly I just want them to try to solve this problem as quickly as possible. And to do that, we're probably going to have to up the priority some. So let's get some of this high priority digging going here. Dig that all out. Yeah, check the priorities of fallback here. Make sure that we don't overwhelm ourselves with stuff that shouldn't be having high priorities. All right. Poor fish are in a bad state right now. So Meep is building, and that's what we want. That's good. There's some algae right here we could probably dig down to. Just a little bit right there. This would be a little bit harder to get to. I think some of our problems will go away as soon as we fix this algae problem. There's actually quite a bit right here. We're going to want a tile built right here, I think. And then we're just going to have them dig all this. Why can't he dig that? Unreachable. I do have these like half doors that I can use half a pneumatic door, and I don't know, it kind of blocks off some of the locations. Like I could remove a ladder and put it there. If I want to keep maybe the polluted oxygen somewhere, I might be able to build half doors. If there's nothing else there. We're not too worried about mush or anything like that. We need to get oxygen because otherwise our suits can't get it, and then we'll be in trouble. Our suits are getting refilled a little bit. We need to get a suit here. There he goes. Well, we don't really actually care about this right now. There we go. Lots of algae. 107 kilograms, 120 kilograms there. Get this one too while you're here. Guess we should have told him to get that sooner. You might be able to grab that. Actually dig all this out if you like. Actually wouldn't hurt to consider just collapsing this all down. They can run down there. Then over here, plenty of algae to dig out. Okay, our algae is back up to 1,600 kilograms, but we're going to keep getting more. And we're going to get this until we can start to solve this problem here of pollution. Yeah. Until we can get oxygen pushed around. We don't want this carbon dioxide bringing heat up. We want the oxygen pushing carbon dioxide down. The algae terrarium is, you know, the oxygen will come up from that too. It's kind of going that way. So. These weezeworts are trying to work. I just think that there's not enough oxygen to keep the air cool. I don't know if that's the actual solution there, but it seems to be an empty pipe. Yeah, we're not sucking water anymore. That's one reason we need to collapse this down. It is high priority. They can get to it. High stress because of low oxygen. They're having trouble breathing everywhere they go. They can't even really breathe very well here either. So we need to get that oxygen pressure up. There's actually really good oxygen here. Maybe we should tell somebody to put an airflow tile in. Make sure we don't have any places where oxygen is just hanging out. We do a little bit, but oh, they really pumped out that liquid there, didn't they? Abe is... looks like he's just flopping around. Look at him. He's hungry, low morale, stressed. Going to die. Why is he going to die? Get back in there, Abe, and figure out what your problem is. Had one gasp of air there. We could divert our pipe, you know, up if we need to, pump it out of here. Sufficient hydrogen, actually. We're pumping it, it is moving up. Trying to consider clearing out some of the space here. There's only a couple places hydrogen's coming up, otherwise it's kind of going up there. Come on, guys. You guys need to dig that out. I know you're doing the oxygen thing, but we need to get some people on building. Couple people with skill points here. Well, she can do rocket suit, maybe. We don't really have anybody doing that yet. Operating, sure. Yeah, food shortage, we know. Suits back here. I don't think can they reach that? They can. Not sure how. Maybe from this angle or maybe drop down. I'm not sure. Some algae right there. Look at that. Our algae's up to 3,000 kilograms now, so we're definitely increasing it. Let's make sure there's still algae laying around for them to pick up, and there is. We still have a lot of algae that we're working here. It is pumping very slowly up here to our electrolyzer. We of course have slime lung germs here in this location that we have oxygen. If they need to breathe it, it's available to them. There is tiny amounts of trace oxygen in the middle here. Overloading the circuit, huh? We do have another wort seed. to try to cool things off. Got our Drex running around here. They don't really have much in the way of food. Sorry about that. Our algae's up to 5 tons now, so we're doing well. We just need more oxygen running. So we need to get these diffusers up and running. They need to be high priority for our team right now. We're at 0 calories too for our dupes. We are at a critical time with food shortage at this point. So we need to make sure somebody's cooking at least one. We do. Let's see, Nicola is pretty good at cooking as well and does farming, so I think we're gonna up that because there's not much farming to be done right now. Good job, Nemo. Building that ladder. Only one, though. Our oxygen production is slowly evening out. This has algae. Why isn't it running? Oh, it's waiting for deliveries. Well, let's see what we get here. We're not going to get any more dupes. Care package. Salt water. Rust. Yeah, we'll take some rust, I guess. Rust does allow for oxygen. If we have a rust deoxidizer here. It does put out a bit of heat. So let's drop it maybe somewhere over here. No, we don't want to put heat into our system very much. Just needs, oh, it needs salt too. Well, we have rust now. We just don't have any salt. We could have had salt water. Okay, so they are building up, and we'll tap into this other section very soon. Bossman. Go with digging. Gossman's really good at wearing suits, operating, and everything. So let's check Gossman, because Gossman needs to be running errands as well down into the caverns below. Gossman is mostly tidying, operating. Let's get up with digging too. Help out with that. We need more diggers. Let's check all of our diggers actually, because we're gonna need diggers. People who are good at digging need to have at least a little bit into it. And we need good suppliers. Abe, we don't want him to be supplying starvation. We don't want Ren to get sick and not have food. Well, to deal with that, maybe we can dig out some muckroot or something too. Temporary solutions. Let's see. A couple instances there of stuff to dig. There's no chance of muckroot there. Anything we can see that might have potential muckroot. Don't know if we can reach up that high. We're gonna cancel this right now. There's no reason to do that. There is some muckroot, so we're finding a little bit of it. Can't get a wart seed because we can't get up here to our suits. There's some right there, but it'll collapse down. I don't want that water there. Looking for options here. Some right here. It's kind of our stairway going up there. I don't want to mess with that yet. Okay, we're down to 3,000 kilograms of algae, and we do have our algae machines running a little bit down here. We do have our food sorted out temporarily. Let's see, Ruby is tidying, so what about supplying? Let's go ahead and do that too. We could significantly increase their run speed with metal tiles, but we'd have to use our copper to do that. I don't know that these other tiles give us any real benefit. Decor for the sandstone, overheat plus 15. Decor for the granite, sediment is better at passing. It does have better run speed though. Oh, and the ceramic is really good run speed. 25, overheat temperature. It's an insulator. That's kind of good. Let's build some ceramic flooring here to increase their speed through this area. Starvation, we have food now. Let's be honest with ourselves. Tile ceramic. We're gonna keep burning the ceramic. Did not want to build it there. Lyra's kind of going nuts again. We've got 3 of our algae eaters working, and we're down to 500 kilograms of it again. So, I mean, it is running. It is diffusing some, and things are starting to grow a little bit. I'll plant that wort seed there. Like to get this thing working again. Well, even with all this digging, we just haven't turned it back around yet. Trying to get just more oxygen into the colony, and it's just not working as well as I'd hoped. We're down to just 280 oxygen. We have none stored. Our algae or slime is, you know, working continuously, but it's not working as well as I'd hoped. We could use a carbon skimmer, but have to take water to skim the carbon off. And I guess that would change it into oxygen, maybe? Because it is under the oxygen area. The deodorizer just changes polluted oxygen, which we don't really care about too much. We just need more oxygen. We just need large amounts of oxygen. This converts large amounts of algae into oxygen, which is not a good thing, I guess, overall. Needs a lot of algae to do that. And we are digging out tons of algae, but we just burn it right back up again. So we're kind of just spinning our wheels at this point. Our calories are a bit low too. We still have algae laying around a little bit. Oh, don't puke. Oh, don't puke in the water. Oh, don't puke in the water. No. Ran out there, puked in the water. Our water supply, isn't that great? Oh no, did it again. Somebody clean that up before it gets everywhere. Correct, it's dripping into our water. Clean it up. It's horrible. We're gonna have to build a pump and start getting the electrolyzer working again with our water. That's actually a good thing, dropping that out there. All right. Our electrolyzer needs something, so we're gonna have to pump water into it. Oh, let's see. Don't want to pump all of our water out of here. We do have food growing. I mean, it is not growing as well as we would like. And I think that our directs here are going to be in trouble too because of this situation. So we're going to turn them off. We're going to turn it on here, our directlets and direcos. And we're going to wrangle these guys up so they can get their food. Right there too. Maybe we can just dig over here and get the slime. We'll close that off later once we get it. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this down too if I can. We'll take slime at this point and we'll risk the slime lung. We've got plenty of medicine for it. We need to get this moving as well. I think we're gonna disable this building and just let this go up here for now. I mean, there's not a whole lot up here that we really desperately need. We could leave it alone for now. Anyway, the load is too high on the circuit anyway. It says we have food shortages, but we're actually doing okay with the cooking again. Like oxygen is starting to dissipate throughout the system. We have 3,000 kilograms of algae again. I think we pulled a lot of muck root. Not that much. Mush bars a little bit. Pickled meal. We're getting a little bit back. We need to get our farms going again. And up here, okay, up here it looks a little bit better. Yeah, the oxygen is being pumped there, so that's good. This? Not that one. Why is she starving? She's got food. Maybe just didn't eat enough last time. So this uses basically the same amount of algae that it puts out into the air, and this uses about the same amount of algae. Actually uses algae and water, and then puts out polluted water and oxygen. So the oxygen is a little bit better. So the terrariums are slightly better than the diffusers. Plus they eat the CO2 up. They will die if they don't eat food. Awesome. There's food down there. Go get it. Gossman eaten. We're 2,400 is available. We're using 19,000 per cycle. Tapping very hard into our muck root reserves. Oh, they actually built over there a little bit. We still have some food. Even now, we've even got some mealwood too. Is growing finally. But if they just hang on, things are getting better very slightly. A couple of our oxygen diffusers are not working as well as I would like, just because they're not on the perfect grid, I guess. That may be another problem that we have to address too. So looking at power, let's see up here, it's not running as well as I would like. They have to run on that just to turn it back on. This thing is not pumping enough hydrogen because we're not producing any hydrogen here, which we're trying to solve by digging out up here. This water actually dropping it down is not a terrible thing. It is clean, so it wouldn't have to be filtered through the sieve, and pumped. And these guys, I think they like their polluted water. He's elderly, so we probably just gonna eat him. Whoops, I didn't mean to attack you. Maybe we can kill some of these guys off too. Let's see, 37, yeah, we'll kill him. 40, let's kill him. They're pretty cramped up in here. We need some more food. 32, kill him off too. We'll get 3 of those guys. Plenty of hatches. Oh. 12,000 calories. We've got meat now and muck root. Some meal lice is being delivered. We turn on this light again, maybe? I don't know. They still say temperature, I think. You don't want to raise the temperature at all. These need illumination. Temperature's still pretty high in this area. Ruby. Don't sweat it. I'm going to set the priorities a little different. Let's see. Somebody who's good at cooking. Nicola, we got him on farming and cooking. Bert is farming and cooking a little bit. We don't have very many cooks. Let's put Bert on it too. I'd like to have somebody running those machines as often as possible. And you guys need to finish off this stuff because we could definitely use some more oxygen again. Turn on these lights again, just to try to get some more growing going on. Some of them are close to being done, maybe. I wish they would do this. I give them the priority very high. Digging over here. Yeah, you can dig all this algae out too. He's having a bad day at work. Why did Meep look at his feet? We replaced some of the tile with ceramic to speed him up, and it did work. And they are running faster in through here, and that's good. There we go. So I think we'll just high priority dig this out and let this water just flow down here, and then we can suck it up. These fish aren't going to like it. There we go. It's not going to get all of it, but it will mix some. There we go. And since this is spitting out fluids, somebody can analyze this thing too. Oh, it just went down here? Okay, well, we can dig that out pretty easily. We are turning things around ever so slightly. Got 4,000 kilograms of algae. Terrariums are sort of working here. Food shortage should turn itself around with all of this now growing. We need to wrangle you. Unreachable food. Uh-oh. Ren's kind of stuck there, isn't he? There you go. Let's copy this and stick it down here. I don't know that we're going to be able to get there. Easily, but there we go. Starvation again. We're getting mealworms. Give us some care package. Care package of sand or a drecklet. I don't need more people to breathe my oxygen. Reject all. Here we go with some more. Oh, he didn't do it. Meemaw didn't dig up that high. That was unfortunate. Meemaw, what are you doing? Get those suits back over there. I don't know why they don't want to keep the suits in the place they're supposed to be. Then they don't recharge very well. We could put another suit over here, but the problem is oxygen again. But that may be solved pretty soon with this thing running. It emits almost 300 grams per second, but it uses quite a bit of our water to do that. If we get this this vent going, maybe we'll be better off. There's also this natural gas, and natural gas as power does leak polluted water. So we can have a reservoir available to us. And I think we could probably put that somewhere over here. The reservoir, pump it over here for our pump, or I guess we could do it on this side too. The natural gas would rise up. Well, we better stay focused on our task at hand. We still have plenty of algae. Our diffusers are not working very well for some reason. They're just waiting for delivery. Maybe we need people to supply better. Let's check our suppliers here. We've got a lot of people running supply, but not any dedicated ones. Let's see. Grossman is tidying and supplying and storing. Meep is building almost exclusively. Nisbet is operating and supplying and storing. We do need operators. Bubbles is tidying. Let's do Bubbles. Let's knock her down. I don't think Bubbles needs to do this stuff. She does love decorating, so we will tell her that she has to do that if she's going to do it. But she doesn't need to tidy as much as she needs to supply stuff. Let's do that. Devin, we'll knock tidying down a little bit for him. And also storing. Nails is also doing supply. There, we got more people running supplies now. Again with the pressure problem. Flashing out. What are you gonna do in there? You're damaging the airlock. You sealed yourself in the airlock, and now you're damaging the airlock. Oh no. How could you do that to us? Look at that. How could you do that? Alright. We need another emergency airlock. We found the worst situation for our chlorine gas is now leaking out. Somebody race down there and solve this before we lose all pressure. Ruby's saying, no, I don't want to do anything with this. What is leaking down here? And Ruby just like, nope. Good job, Hassan. No stress puking again. Beaten up. Mad because it's, you know, not working very well. Okay. Well, we have saved some of our chlorine, but we've lost a lot of it. It's kind of floating around down here now. Crystal berries are growing a little bit. Lyra needs a snazzy suit. There's one laying there. You're still vomiting on stuff. You destroyed the floor. Look, I don't blame you for being stressed, but gotta pull it together here. Guess if you need puke, it's there. Hey, we got some. All of them are working finally. Let's get somebody over there to analyze that. Happy living in that water. Ooh, look at this. Situation has developed. Maybe we can't get rid of this building damage airlock door, but we've fixed it. But it's a mod, so I don't know if we can do anything about it. Alright, except for the food shortage, we do have food growing up here. Oh man, these are all because of pressure. Or if we could put another diffuser somewhere. I would hate to keep putting diffusers everywhere. Right here? No, it's not going to work. Maybe right there. I mean, it's right on top of the... I don't think I need to plug it in. It's right on top of the wire there. Camille, Masterworks Decorator. Yeah, go ahead. They're finally able to sleep in their beds again. I mean, it says it's unbreathable though, but I guess it's getting better. Still have temperature problems there. I think it's probably partially because of the light. Seems like mostly it's just gas, so we just need to keep pumping oxygen out. This has got max pressure going on here. So it's pushing it. It just doesn't diffuse as fast as we would like, that's all. Auto. Super hard digging. Anybody analyzing this? Low priority, not reachable. Why isn't it reachable? You just kind of run along here. You have to dig this algae out, maybe? I think they can drop down here and climb back up. Stress vomiting again. At least that's falling right down here where we don't care about it. Okay, so Frankie's on his way over here. Pretty angry about that. Not sure what Sweepy's doing. We're going to disable Sweepy right now. He's just mad. Oh, it's going to take a long time. Man, just stress vomiting all over the place. We do have plenty of algae in this direction too. If they slide down here, they could jump over here and start digging this way, I guess. It's kind of far away from them though. If they we're gonna go that way. This direct needs to be wrangled. And I think we're gonna close off this wall here very soon. The slime lung has decreased somewhat through here. We've dug out a lot of the slime, and there is plenty of polluted oxygen for it to expand in. But for the most part, we've definitely knocked it down a tad. Our dupes have no oxygen here. There is a little bit that they can pull, but I think it's not going to fill that up yet. Algae is still something we need a lot of, and we're just not able to get it very easily. So the only other thing would be to use the water sieve. Problem is, as you know, the electrolyzer with the water sieve, but look how hot that makes this area right here. This area is cooking down here. The other thing we could do is we do have enough electricity here. We could water sieve something down here and start trying to deal with this. We've got this polluted water right here, easy enough to sieve out. We just need a place to put it. And then we could do the electrolyzer deeper down in this area too, but since the electrolyzer runs so hot, it's kind of difficult to justify putting it somewhere. We could put one over here, but I think it would just go up to the top here. And we can deconstruct. Not sure what that stuff is, but we'll get it. Muckroot. Fungal spore. There's something here too. Let's put a half airlock here. I'm going to put electrolyzer over here, kind of far away from everything, but the oxygen should spread this way through the colony, I think. We already have a wire running up this way. Well, finally, it looks like things are starting to even out a little bit. We do have some more pressure in through here, and that might be solving our heat problems ever so slightly. The hydrogen will roll up this way too, and along here, which is probably not ideal. Actually, we probably want the hydrogen to go above this, so we can actually dig this out. I see no reason we can't just smash right through here like this. Deconstruct that deodorizer. Check our medicine here, make sure we're doing okay with that. Yeah, I think we're okay. We have plenty of med packs, and we're gonna get some more vitamin chews. Let's do 50. The plan here is to have a place where the hydrogen will move through the system. So rather than it just gonna go up in this area where it is right now, we're gonna have it kind of go along this tube right here as it's being produced. He's analyzing. He's doing a good job. Feeling good about him. Not too worried about the starvation now. Hassan, better construction. Devin, he likes wearing the suit. We could probably use you in construction as well. Or digging. Let's go with construction. So here what I would like to do, since we're digging this out right here, is we want to just make this into a tunnel. For the hydrogen to flow up and out. Come this way and then just kind of come up. Actually, we can dig all this out. Kind of come up in through here. We actually got oxygen up in here because its hydrogen is lacking. Anyways, we could probably turn this on. Of course, we have no batteries. Plenty of water to drain down if we would like to. Still, hopefully this will add to that continuously. Lost some chlorine. We're still cleaning stuff out. Our dust caps are growing again. Distribute 100,000 kilograms of oxygen using gas vents. Gas vents? Oh, Nisbet. I can break that too. It's my ceramic tile, you know. Not like we have a whole ton of that left. We're still making it. What are you punching now? I hear you banging on something. I don't see her. I hear her over here. Oh, okay, you knocked out the floor there. Alright, well, settle down. It's a tough life, but we're fixing it. We're up to 600 calories, so just be patient. Lots of stuff growing now. Even some of the stuff down here is growing a bit. Alright, we can seal this off now, I think. It's kind of weird. I think we might need to move this over. Nobody's dealing with the sleet wheat, which we could definitely use somebody down here. I mean, that stuff is just free for growing, so we need, and it's not part of our system at all, really. So, well, I don't know if it's going to grow in polluted oxygen. It does. Okay, let's up the priority on these things. Alright, we're starting to distribute here, and we want to make sure we have our ladder going up. And you can see the hydrogen is moving up through here. I don't necessarily want it to go through here because it's unbreathable, and that is the bedroom. We want it to creep this way. We can build some airflow tiles. To keep things moving up. Hey, our fish, our tanks are doing well, our fish are happy. They're living their carefree life down here. Whoops. Our algae is running out again, but we're starting to push oxygen through the lower parts of our system here. Bubbles, she likes operating. Let's let her operate some. We have a little bit of problem, I think, here. Needs dirt and water. We have plenty of all that. Everybody's high stress. Yeah, we're in kind of a crisis a little bit here, but things are slowly sorting themselves out. I think we probably don't necessarily need to pump our own water here so much like before. Let's disable this building. But maybe we are pumping from... Pumping up here. Okay, so it's not. It's going this way and up. So no problem. Hey, it's getting a little bit of hydrogen up here. Lots of oxygen. Salt water or spicy tofu. 12,000 calories of spicy tofu. Salt water, we can get salt out of it, and we could use it for our rust, but I think we're gonna go for the food right now because we're at 0 calories. Look guys, come and get it, spicy tofu. But here we can even see how the hydrogen is just coming up here and then rolling along here and then just flowing up to our pipe. And it looks like it is slowly starting to refill our generator up there. Only have 300 kilograms of algae left. Okay, he's planting. No research focus selected, but we are researching this thing. Starvation, we just got 12,000 calories. Already gets pushed down a bit by the oxygen here. A little bit of puke still there. Wonder if we should, instead of that, drop it down to this other vent so that the oxygen is not just accumulating here and then getting sucked in a circle. Do you see what I mean? If we went with the vent system and a gas pipe here, this output is just going here. Instead we did something like this. Took the gas pipe down. Actually, we could use that pump to fill this too. If it go through here, it would choose oxygen and then spit out the rest. It would send oxygen up. But I guess we don't want to necessarily do that. We want our oxygen down here. I don't know if they're going to be able to reach all that. We may need to build something for them. That little tunnel is working quite well, actually. Alright, looks like everything's starting to grow again. See that? Almost everything is getting back to what it was. That's the good news. I think we can start to think about turning this pump on as well to start dealing with our crops up here. So even though we're starving, things are starting to turn around. And we are planting over here, and we don't have anything growing just yet. They haven't delivered any water. Somebody could come actually over here and mop up this polluted water for us if we wanted to do that, but stress vomiting. Yeah, that can't be healthy. And we may be having a food shortage. but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Our algae's gone again. That is definitely a problem, especially since we've dug out a lot of it in through here. We do have some algae that we could be digging out maybe up in here if we wanted to, so I see no reason not to dig there a little bit. Can we reach that? Some of it. Can't reach that. Don't know if we need to dig over this way. I think we could just sacrifice all of this algae right in here. This stuff. If we really wanted to dig through, we could dig in there and get that. Alright, food's growing. We've got 2 things working, but they do have max pressure problems, so they are pushing oxygen through, so we don't need them to go all the time if there's max pressure. Like, it'll dissipate. It's just going to take time. But it is moving through the system. We can see this one already has max pressure too. I don't mind turning it off. We'll disable it. Any ones that have max pressure problems, we can easily consider disabling. This one we can actually just deconstruct to try to save a little bit. And overall, I think it's working fairly well at this point. Now we are going to have a little bit of an overflow problem here, and we do have a hatch. We'll wrangle him in. Just to be safe for the time being, let's build it up, and why don't we just disassemble this stuff here. Alright. Okay, well, so far everything's working pretty well as a recovery. You can see the oxygen is starting to fill in through here. We've got a good system of moving the hydrogen up here, and it is getting used. It's kind of coming up here and getting caught. So that's mostly okay. We want it to kind of come up here and get caught. And it's up here too, and that's all right. So it will eventually push the oxygen down. We are using it. This stuff here is working its way up through this whole thing and then is joining it and moving up there or kind of floating through this. So it's getting there. The hardest part is over here where we don't have a whole lot of oxygen being created. But it is being pushed up. There is a few vents and things, so it's getting better. Things are definitely improving. Our tree here, I don't know if it's going to grow into this whole area and it's maybe being blocked. I'm not sure. We may have to move this over. But so far, everything's looking pretty good. Only a few minor problems now. Such as algae issues and so on. We're working on it. We may need to think about temperature issues here. We definitely have temperature problems here as well. But maybe we can get some more of that wheezewort, which is pretty good. There's definitely some more up here. 3 more, in fact, that we can try to get and put in our colony for some coolness. All right, thanks for joining. You guys have a great day. Take care. It's been a long episode, but we finally turned things around. See you next time.